Welcome everybody. Happy Wednesday. Let's see who's here today. Jackie says greetings, lovely. Hello, April. Hello, soulmates from Kiana. Hello, Melinda. Grand Rising, Jackie. Good morning, Megan. Hello, Nicole. Michelle. Good morning. No power at work, so I can be here. I love that kind of stuff. Nothing is good or bad, right? Oh, this is what's happening now? Let me sidestep and do something different. There's Piston. If you guys know, if you've never met Piston, that was him. Hi. Oh. We were outside on Monday and it was really nice. It was really hot, which is my favorite. But today it's a little too humid. I didn't trust my computer to be sitting outside in the sopping wet air, so we're inside today. Jody, hello. Hi, Krista. And hi, Mimi. If you guys are new to me, my name is Jacqui Mancuso. I'm an astrologer. I also coach people for life. Not for life, but in regards to life. Today we're going to talk about some Venus stuff, and then we're going to pull some oracle cards to see how if we can best utilize all the energy. Thank you. I had an English muffin delivered. So we're going to talk about Venus first, and then we're going to pull some oracle cards to learn more about Venus. So excuse me today if I'm snacking while I'm talking. I'm going to see how that goes. I'm very hungry today. Amy says, hey, I need help today. I'm excited to see what today brings. Awesome. Today, Venus is very, actually Venus in Libra as well. Today's all about like relations. So we'll see what comes out. Hello, Elena. Hello, Lori. Adriana, good morning to everybody. Deborah, good morning. My schedule's been in so much conflict with your sessions. So happy to be back. Awesome. Happy to have you back. I don't know if you guys remember. I say a lot of things, and I don't know who remembers everything that comes out of my mouth, but a while ago I was talking about, it was actually like last year, November, around daylight savings-ish stuff, and I get angry when other forces control my schedule, right? So I was like, oh, I don't want to have to adjust a whole hour just because the time changes. Like my body gets to do what my body wants to do. So last year I floated the idea of moving all of my things. I don't remember which direction. My brain doesn't do that right now. But I was going to move my sessions, I think 1 hour earlier to account for the fall back time so that, but I was also living a different life at that time. So I don't know if I feel like doing that anymore. So I might play it by ear. So if you were waiting for me to do that, if you're like, oh no, Jackie's going to switch up her schedule, we'll see. Chantel, yes, I remember. Yeah. Jackie says 1 hour earlier, you know, it hit my stuff. That's right. You are the reason why I'm second guessing this decision. No, I'm just on a different life right now. I don't have so much structure in my personal life. So I don't know. Hello, Sophia. Oh, yeah. Hi, Sophia. I saw your message on Patreon. Haven't responded yet, but hiya, Joe. Hi, Nancy. Deborah loves this time slot. Lucy, happy to be here in a slump, and you know that this will cheer you up. Sweet. Let's see what Venus wants to say to all of us. Thanks, Amy. She says, I'm satisfied with time, but you are the one we have to work around, so you pick. We'll see. I floated the idea. It was also, yeah, a much different life. Hey, no worries, Sophia. No worries. Everyone gets to be humans. Okay, so we are going to talk about Venus entering Libra. This happens tomorrow, Thursday, August 29th. Just before Venus enters Libra, she will form an opposition to Neptune in Pisces. And then just after she enters Libra, she will form a trine to Pluto. So I'm going to break this down in chronological order. And I'm going to see if I could take a bite of this and still remain talky. So tonight, Venus in Virgo will oppose Neptune retrograde in Pisces. 29 degrees. This is difficult. Oppositions create a tug of war type energy. And in this aspect, Neptune has a much bigger orbit than Venus. Therefore, Neptune's influence may be felt more strongly than Venus's influence. So, Neptune retrograde in Pisces is asking us to dissolve from within. To dissolve anything that we've been carrying emotionally, energetically, potentially for our whole lives at this point. Potentially things, emotional things and energetic things that we've been carrying through our ancestral lines even. This is because Pluto retrograde is at 29 degrees of Pisces. This is the final degree of the entire 360 degree zodiac wheel. The last time Neptune was at the end of Pisces, 29 degrees of Pisces, this was in the 1850s. So this is like we don't get Neptune in his own sign of Pisces at the anaretic degree, the final degree. It's like the last push. Like, this is huge. This is huge. So I have a video on my YouTube channel about the transformative first week of July when Neptune stationed retrograde, if you'd like more information about that. So I reviewed it real quick this morning. I just went to my YouTube channel, Jacqui Mancuso, and I searched Neptune retrograde, and the video came right up. It was the last video I made before I went to Denver, so that was interesting. So, Neptune retrograde in Pisces. Neptune has been applying his solvent to your inner world for about 2 months. He stationed retrograde on July 1st. Now, Venus crosses his direct line of sight as she is crossing 29 degrees of Virgo. Venus in Virgo is here to help us value our service to others. Venus in Virgo helps us find value in our own health. Venus in Virgo helps us find value in the details of our lives, in the little things. And what I was feeling from Neptune is like a vacuum, like a big suction from Neptune that occurs as Venus is exactly 180 degrees away. Venus also represents attraction. Venus is the divine feminine. She is like the astrological magnet. She calls things into herself. So this vacuum from Neptune to dissolve feels like Venus has attracted something while she was moving through Virgo. She entered Virgo on August 6th. So I feel like there's some type of service work or maybe some type of like daily obligation that you have attracted recently that Neptune sees, and he says, actually, that would be repeating old patterns, perhaps that you've outgrown, right? So Neptune is going to help us remove whatever Venus may have picked up in Virgo this month. That small scale, it could be something bigger. I don't know. Venus and Virgo, though, that seems right. Something maybe that you've picked up this month. Could be something different. Go with what resonates. Then, tomorrow, Thursday, August 29th, Venus enters Libra. She steps over the threshold and she will be at 0 degrees of Libra. She's going to make an immediate trine to Pluto retrograde at 0 degrees of Aquarius. Trines are harmonious aspects. The planets want to help each other. Venus will stay in Libra from August 29th through September 24th. And Venus loves being in Libra. She really loves being in Libra because it's one of the signs that she rules. Venus is the ruler of Libra as well as Taurus. Venus in Libra values balance, harmony, fairness, and equal partnership. Libra is the scales, keeping everything balanced. Venus in Libra enjoys collaboration, working well with others, personally as well as professionally. So Venus in Libra really highlights the benefits of what another person can bring to your situation, even if they come and they wreak havoc and they switch it all up on you. So as Venus forms a trine to Pluto retrograde, I feel that Pluto has something to teach Venus about community, about collaboration, about working well in a group. Pluto retrograde in Aquarius, he's been retrograde since May 2nd. Pluto retrograde in Aquarius has been digging within us. Whenever planets are retrograde, they go within. Pluto is like the astrological tiller. He rips it all up so that the ground is more fertile moving forward. So Pluto, since May 2nd, has been helping us investigate our personal roles within our society, Aquarius. Our personal roles within the groups that we collaborate with, within our societal structures. And it feels like he's found a gem. It feels like Pluto has found something, like the key, like an insight. Oh, wow, that makes sense. He's found this piece of knowledge that he wants to pass on to Venus as she enters the relational sign of Libra. It's like Pluto has found some sort of insight about how you thrive in a group of people, and Pluto wants Venus to experience that within a partnership as practice. I feel like Pluto is helping us practice something that's going to help us. Pluto is passing on a lesson for Venus to practice in a one-on-one setting that will ultimately help us all as we move farther into this age of Aquarius. We are moving into a time of greater community, greater collaboration, working together, coming together. No more top-down structure. Pluto is about to dip his way back into Capricorn for the last time in our lifetimes. I'm going to talk about this on Friday. We're going to talk about Pluto's retrograde on Friday. We're going to talk about Uranus retrograde on Friday. And we're going to talk about this Virgo new moon on Friday. So I'll go more into detail about the monumental impact of Pluto going back into Capricorn on Friday. Other astrologers do make videos on this kind of stuff, so feel free to go search YouTube for other people to listen to what resonates for you. I was on a tangent and I lost it. We are for sure moving away from control, from top-down control as a world, as a universe. We're moving away from being told what to do by people in control. Pluto and Capricorn this last few months of the year is gonna rip up a bunch of that stuff. And Pluto really wants Venus to practice. That's what I'm getting. So this Pluto-Venus trine, this feels really big. I just saw Rachel's comment. Oh my God, I don't know if I can say that out loud. Pluto. Rachel said, my 3-year-old is shouting, Pluto wants a penis. Planets don't necessarily, I don't know. I like to call Pluto a man. Pluto reminds me of grandfather energy, so in my opinion, Pluto has a penis. Where am I in my notes? Okay, so this feels like, oh my gosh, I'm just going to reread this so I can get back on track. It's like Pluto is passing on a lesson for Venus to practice in a one-on-one setting that will ultimately help us all as we move farther into this community collaboration age of Aquarius that is destined for us all at this time, okay? This is such a lovely trine as Pluto is just about to dip back into Capricorn for the last time in our lifetime. So I feel like a lifeline. Like Pluto is like, oh my God, I'm about to leave Aquarius. Someone take this. Venus here. That's what it feels like. Pluto's kind of like, I got to get this out to someone before it's gone. Here you go, Venus. So this Pluto-Venus trine feels really big. It feels like a really deep lesson is unfolding in terms of how we relate with others. Something else just came up, and I'm trying to see. The South Node is also in Libra. So Venus, during her transit through Libra, will interact with the South Node. The South Node is letting go of negative relationship patterns. Like, this is all super timely. As I was making my notes this morning, I was sitting with like, man, there's so much more that I could be talking about. I limit so I can talk on Insight Timer and do oracle cards. I'm considering how else I can just astrology, like get it out, because there's a lot more that I want to get out. Whatever lesson Pluto is sending off to Venus, I feel like this is something that might take some time to integrate. I don't think this is going to be like oh wow, now I have perfect relationships. I believe that Pluto will show us something through either a group sense or a one-on-one sense over the next few days. And then the lesson will be integrated throughout Venus's time in Libra. And that'll be from August 29th, tomorrow, until September 24th. If there's a pain point within a certain relationship that's coming up for you right now, a one-on-one relationship, a group relationship, if there's a pain point coming up, that might be some good fuel to bring with you tomorrow morning, Thursday, the 29th at 9 a.m. Central, so 30 minutes from now. I will be hosting a group shadow work exercise here on Insight Timer. So if there's something coming to mind and you know that it's something that's ready to be healed, if it's coming to mind, it means it's ready to be healed, bring it with you. And I'll walk you through how to work with it, how to make friends with your pain point, how to listen to your pain point, and how to learn from your pain point. Violet, of course there's 108. Of course, there's 108 meditators here, and I was also about to let you guys know about tomorrow evening. I'm going to be a guest on Violet 108's channel. Click on her name now and follow her so that you can get there. So tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central Time, I'm going to be joining a group of other Insight Timer teachers with Violet, where our topic will be scripting. And if you guys were here with me last Wednesday, scripting was screaming at us. So I have actually been doing nightly scripting every day since. So tomorrow evening, I'll be able to share what I've learned. The link to that event has been posted in my group. So if you guys want to get in my group on Insight Timer, it is called Our Spiritual Community. The link, just click on my Insight Timer teacher profile, should be right there. You can follow that link, or you could just go follow Violet 108 right now. She's in the chat. Actually, what a good time to ask Violet, will I be able to borrow the recording and put it on my YouTube channel? Because that would be great. I would love to do that. So if not, whatever, but that would be great. Yes, of course. Sweet, guys. So the replay of that will go on my YouTube channel as well, if you're not able to make the 5 p.m. live. Sweet. Shauna Ray just read about this on Facebook page. Lovely. Yeah, I'm excited. That'll be something new for me. So let us transition to the cards. Has it been distracting that I'm nibbling on an English muffin? Transition to the cards. We're going to ask 2 different questions from 2 different decks. Thanks, Kat. Kat says, no. No, it hasn't been. Melinda, no. Thanks, guys, for recognizing that I'm a human. I forget sometimes that I'm not a perfect robot. Just kidding. No, but I'm hungry now, Violet. Okay, so 2 different decks. The first deck, I want to ask, what is Venus helping us learn about our relationships while she's in Libra? So that would be August 29th through September 24th. What is Venus helping us learn about our relationships? And I've only used this deck a handful of times. The messages are short, but I felt like it was right. I normally, you guys know, I feel like every time there's a Venus transit, I pull for my Rebecca Campbell, Work Your Light, because that deck feels very Venusian to me. Sophia, that'll be the second. This question is, what is Venus helping us learn about our relationships? And we're going to use the Mystical Wisdom deck. This also feels very Venusian. Venus and Libra. Libra's all about beauty, harmony. So what is Venus helping us learn about our relationships? I always do group readings, so feel free to send your energy into this deck. I think that's so cool. That little purple dip on the bottom corner of the deck, and they're all spread out. That looks cool right now. So I'm going to let 3 cards fall out of the deck for us. I swear. Okay, that's 2. And then I'm going to show you guys the backs of the cards. So this whole reading is for everybody here. However, I like to play. So I'm going to, hi Amber. I'm going to let you guys play with your intuition and see if any of the cards feel different, if any of the cards say anything to you, if anything in your environment changes when I hold up the back of a certain card. Yeah, just play. Just play. If nothing changes, your intuition is not broken. It just means that the whole reading holds equal importance for you. If you get a hit from a certain card, I usually just assume that that means that that message is like more on point for you today. What is Venus helping us learn about our relationships? I'm going to show you the backs. You let us know in the chat which cards are resonating with you. This is a great time to chow this down. All right. Here's the back of card number 1. The back of card number 2. And the back of card number 3. I'm laughing because of how quiet it got, and I can't imagine how many mouth noises you guys can hear in my mic right there. Let us know in the chat which cards are resonating with you, and I'll show them one more time just in case. What is Venus helping us learn about our relationships? Here's the back of card number 1. The back of card number 2. And the back of card number 3. Let's see who's working with what. Kiana says, I'm not gonna lie, you're making me hungry now. Lori, not loud at all. I was just eating breakfast too. Okay, so we were hearing our respective mouth noises. Let's see, Jacqui is working with 2. Untamo, 1. Sophia, 2. Nancy, 3. Deborah, 2! Exclamation point. Michelle, 2. Bonnie, 2. Joe, 3. Christine, 2. Nicole, 2. Lori, 2. Yan 3, Cat 2, Gina 1, P 1 and 3, April 1 and 2, Nicole all, Chantel 1, Eyes, 3, Sacral Chakra, interesting. Violet 3, Elena all, Mimi all, Tracy 3 and 1, Heather all. Sophia says right there with you, Kiana. I already started munching on some German word that I'm not even going to try. Strudel, Strusselbrötchen. Diane 2, Gina 1, hello Z. Kiana, let me have all 3. April, I've already shown them twice. Okay. Oh, cool. Thanks, Sophia. I did say that right. Okay, so what is Venus helping us learn about our relationships while she is transiting through Libra until September 2nd? Sebi's working with 3, Karen 2, Z 2, Becca 2, 3. Each one appeared blurry on the screen. Interesting. All right, so card number 1, Venus is helping us learn potential about our relationships. Think big for your future. Your creative and mental powers carry great potential. Your plans to expand your horizons are underway, and everything is progressing steadily. Think and plan outside your limitations, and remain open-minded as there are more possibilities and opportunities than you can see at this point. This could be study, a business venture, or travel. Be ready to take on the challenges with the think big attitude. Empower yourself with more development and self-exploration. These cards come with mantras. The mantra for this card, my visions and goals take me beyond my current limitations. I wonder if, yeah, wow. So I just had a huge, potential, right? Venus in Libra wants you to learn that whatever relationships you want to have, you can make them whatever you want. I think we all know that, but it's like getting that to sink in can be difficult sometimes. So this could be business partnerships, this could be romantic relationships, this could be friendships, this could be group relationships. Libra is more one-on-one, and I always say that Libra is not family, but it's just how you relate to others. So the potential is there. That I had, because I'm trying to keep this question separate from Pluto-Neptune stuff. However, as Venus is transiting through Libra, she will have already received stuff from Pluto. So Pluto in Aquarius is also there to help us empower our future. Pluto represents power. Aquarius represents the future. Aquarius is an air sign, so it's all about communication, thoughts, ideas. It's the mental plane. So what I feel like is happening is that Pluto is saying, I've already seen the future, Venus in Libra. Here's a little nugget. Why don't you just keep focusing on what you want? Why don't you just script out the exact relationships that you want? Because the potential that you are feeling is for you. So keep focusing on what you desire to come out of your relationships and watch it unfold. That's what I think. What do you guys think? There is no number on these cards, April. However, the page number is 48. So 4 plus 8 would be 12. 1 plus 2 would be a 3, if that means anything to you. Kiana says definitely a card for me. Sophia, love that. Resonates with the card The Bud from Rebecca Campbell Rose Oracle I pulled last night. It said, potential is about to happen, keep going. Diane loves that mantra regardless if she chooses that card or not. Good morning, Carrie. Yes, Nicole, the mantra for card number 1 If anyone wants to type it for me real quick, that would be nice. The mantra for card number 1 is, my visions and goals take me beyond my current limitations. My visions and goals take me beyond my current limitations. Thank you so much, Becca. Wow, Nicole typed it, Sophia typed it. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. Good morning, Jennifer. Kiana says, was in a reading yesterday and the card pulled was the Power card. Wow. I did that, Jackie. I scripted my ideal partner and boom, they came. If you guys were not here last Wednesday, I spilled the beans about what my life has been. I was scripting that my partner become my ideal partner, and someone else showed up in that package. So that was freaking weird. Becca, my visions and goals take me beyond my current limitations. Yes, thank you guys. Z's got it also. And Carrie, you guys are the best. Jackie, fast fingers. Amazing. Carrie, yeah, I know it was meant for me. And now I'm creating all of the potential. Now I'm just having fun with all the potential. And you guys can do that too. Is it time to talk about it? This just came up. So I think it's time to talk about it. Something about confidence, right? Like when I was, I've been afraid of being confident for a long time because I didn't want to make other people feel bad. And then this whole like concept of narcissism was very apparent in my life for a long time. And I was, whatever. The difference between confidence and narcissism, in my opinion, is that you're the shit and I'm the shit, right? Like if you're able to talk great about yourself and boost yourself up and know that you're not better than anyone else, you're just great as you. It's okay to be confident in yourself. Do you help people find confidence in themselves too? That's the fine line. Are you confident and you're willing to share it and you want to help people find how great they are as well? Or are you confident because everyone else sucks? There's the difference. So I don't know why I had to say that right now, but Kiana, same. I had to end the relationship that I was in. Interesting. Kiana said, like my partner told me, we don't have to be humble anymore. We did that already. We've been playing small too long. Yes. There are people out there who resonate with full you. That's what I'm learning right now. I don't need to put my needs on the back burner. I am being, oh my God, it's so hard. I'm being so upfront with like, these are the radical things that I want. What do you think? And it's fun. And it's fun because if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It's not for me. You know, like if it doesn't meet what I need, then there's something else that meets what I need. But like, it's fun to just play and explore like, hey, this is this radical idea that I have. Do you want to? Yeah, I'm done. Violet says, excellent explanation. I agree. You can be confident without being condescending. Love it. Sophia, afraid of being confident to not make others feel bad. Ouch. That one resonates, and it's something that has been shown to me lately, and I'm working on. Yeah, the guilt comes up also. Like if you have something that other people don't have, you could feel guilty about being excited for it. You could feel guilty about like celebrating it. Yeah. Okay, we are gonna pull the second card. We're gonna look at the second card. What is Venus helping us learn about our relationships while she's in Libra? Card number 2 is choices. Make the best choices. Human nature comes with the greatest responsibility. Free will to make the choices and to accept the consequences of one's actions, words, and thoughts. Everyone makes the choice to accept situations as they are or Take the responsibility to change them. Make the decisions that are best for you, as you will never be able to please everyone. I had like full body chills from that one. Choose your actions based on your own personal values. Regret nothing. Your choice determines the consequences. The mantra for this card is, I take responsibility for my choices. What is Venus helping us learn about our relationships? You can choose to people please, and you can choose to put everyone else's happiness before your own. You can choose to massage other people's emotions, other people's reactions that you are guessing that will happen in the future if you do something, or you can put yourself first and you can get your personal needs met, and you can let what is meant for you click into place. Someone asked, and I can't see it. Amy, this card will be written somewhere? Yeah, so I actually send the things to Bonnie, and then Bonnie puts them into our spiritual community. It's the group that I have on Insight Timer. So join our spiritual community for all of the recaps. And then I record these videos and I put them on my YouTube channel, so you can rewatch later. But holy moly, Venus is helping us learn that we got choices. We don't have to keep doing the same pattern that we've always done. Yeah, putting your own needs first in a relationship. Wow, I'm just thinking to what we talked about for the new moon. Yesterday I had a Patreon meeting and we talked deep into the new moon in Virgo, and it was very in alignment with this. Wow. It's a lot. There's a lot right now. But it's so good. It's so good. You don't have to choose the same pattern. You don't have to choose the same action because it's going to create the same reaction in the other person. Like, what do you want? This is your life. This is your life. No one's going to live your life for you. So why are you trying to live other people's lives for them? That shadow work session tomorrow might help you get clear on what you want and what you deserve and what you want to do with your life. This stuff is hard to say because I am so relation-based. I am moon in Libra. I need connection. I need relation. And it's so foreign for me to put myself first, but every time I do it, it works. Every time I do it, it works. And it works because when I am happy, I naturally put off a light. I naturally put off my best self. So, of course, when you are full, when you are whole, when you are naturally emanating your strongest energy, the people around you are going to benefit. We're not made to effort, try, work hard, effort. Fuck that. Life is supposed to be easy. We've been convinced we have to work our asses off. I'm done. But you gotta get to your breaking point sometimes, so blind them with our shining light. Blinded by the light, wrapped up like a dew. I don't know the lyrics. Amy, I stood up to my mother-in-law. She was talking negative about mental health, directly about specific people, and I couldn't shut up. But now I'm the bad guy, and I'm not done with this. She's making so much of an issue because I stood up. In her mind, apparently, you are the bad guy. There's no universal truth that you are the bad guy. In her reality, you are the bad guy because you're the one who challenged her reality. Get used to it. That's part of it also. Like, I am proud to be the bad guy. I have owned that I'm here to trigger people, and I accept that, and I get that, and I just don't care to let it bother me because I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm living my experience. I'm speaking my authenticity. I'm speaking what I've been through. And if it triggers other people, all right, have fun with that. Not rude. I'm not doing it to trigger other people. I'm not doing it to rock other people's worlds. I am in the best way. I'm just being me. And if you're offended by it, sorry. Sorry, bro. April says, I pulled a card that says, if you don't follow your bliss now, when will you? Uh-huh. If not now, when? Revved up like a deuce. Thank you, Deborah. I don't know lyrics. Don't care. It's funny. Z, I hold myself because I fear competition and sabotage from others. Hold yourself back because you fear competition and sabotage from others. And I guess, like, yes, there are times that I still avoid confrontation because it's not worth it, in my view. There's not enough value in the win, so I'll sidestep. I'll walk around an entire block with my dog so that I don't have to talk to the golden retriever that's laying down in the front yard. It's such a fun day. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Z, I'm realizing that I should let people be who they are. Yeah. This is a big one. This is a big session, and I really love it. And we're going to move on to card 3. What else is Venus helping us learn about our relationships? Card 3 is intuition. Trust your intuition. Your intuition is an inherent gift to you. It is your infinite and divine intelligence guiding you in all ways, in your thoughts, words, dreams, and deeds. Everyone has innate intuitive abilities that need to be put into practice when facing challenges. You may experience this as a gut feeling or even a hunch that may be very accurate indicators of the right choices for you. Practicing and exercising your intuitive abilities can strengthen these gifts, which can give you an advantage when making decisions. Developing your intuitive abilities is probably one of the most valuable things you will ever do for yourself. Intuition is a very accurate guiding force in all aspects of life and can contribute to your success and fulfillment. Here is the mantra for this card. I trust my intuition to guide me in all areas of my life. I trust my intuition to guide me in all areas of my life. Hummingbirds, unicorn, harp, candle, tiger lilies. So I laughed when this card fell out because this is when I was saying, I'm going to give you guys a playground for your, and I looked and I saw the word intuition. So that's kind of funny. Venus is helping us learn that we can trust our intuition and that we don't have to mentally process everything about the relationship. So here's what's coming up. Are you, okay, so these people that you are in relation with that you're considering right now, right? When you think about going to see them, are you excited? Are you a giddy little kid? Like, oh my God, I can't wait. I love spending time with this person. Or, I probably should because I haven't seen them in a while and they probably need my help and they probably can do this and I should probably blah, 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 blah. So use your intuition. Venus is helping us focus on our intuition think about it, right? Like, So I was checking myself real quick. Like, am I excited to see certain people because it's new and it's fresh? But no, I've had this friend for years and I'm still, every time I get to see her, it's like, oh yay, I get to see her today, There's people in my life that it's like, all right, I guess here we go. That's your intuition. That is your internal guidance system saying this really isn't aligned for you. And then it's your mind that's saying, well, in order to be a good boy, I gotta do this. In order to be a good person, I gotta do this. It doesn't mean that you are letting someone else flounder. If you are not able to meet the needs of another person because you should, it doesn't mean that you're letting them flounder. What you are actually doing is releasing attachment, right? If this is something that you're like, oh, I don't want to be doing this obligatory action all the time. Doesn't mean or permanent also. This could be like, sometimes you say no because you're not excited to see them. It doesn't mean that you are screwing them over. It means that you are releasing your energetic attachment to the situation so that there's more space in their life for things to come in and take care of things. So if your intuition is telling you that there's a person that you care about, but you're just not like, yes, every time you have to go see them, you can take a step back and you can say, you know what, universe, please send them what they need. Because right now I am not what they need. They are not what I need. Does that make sense? This is coming through real strong right now. This obligatory relationship is coming through really strong right now. Wow. There's so much more power in the etheric realms than you hold in your 3D body. We think, and I'm not belittling how much impact you have on people's lives. Like we are wonderful light beings, all of us, right? We do have love to share. We do have joy to share. But when it comes to this efforting, there's so much more power in asking for universal support. The last time we were here, right? Was it the last time or maybe 2 times ago? We were getting the message of like, okay, open the dialogue with the universe. I think it was last Wednesday. Open the dialogue with the universe. You as a physical entity are not meant to effort and care for everybody in your life with your physical 3D tangible time, money, resources. You have so much more power in asking for support and not necessarily calling a friend and saying, hey, can you help this person with this thing? Send it out. Send it out, because there's so much magic that can do such greater things. Here's an example. I'm not even going to say who. There was someone in my life that I would receive a lot of phone calls from, and it got really obligatory, right? Okay, this person's calling me. Sure, I'm going to be nice. I'm going to answer. And then they would talk at me for like an hour, talking at me, right? And I'm like, okay, I do value giving people a microphone. Like, okay, maybe you don't have other people to talk to, so sure, I'll be your listening ear so that you can get it out. And then it started to get really just like, man, I'm in the middle of something. I don't want to listen to you for the whole, So what I did was I asked the universe, please send this person the partner that they've been dreaming of for a decade. This person had been single for a decade. And I was like, you know what? I can't fill this hole for this person anymore. Please send them the partner that they're looking for. And like a month later, they found their soulmate. So that was actually really cool. So things like that. Trust your intuition. Are you excited to see the people that you're relating with? Or are you doing it obligatorily? That was a big thing. What if we think our intuition is wrong? Every choice has a consequence. I don't believe that anything is wrong or right or good or bad. Everything just is. Everything just is. So you're going to make a choice, and then there's going to be a consequence. And then that consequence is going to lead you to your next choice. If you are attached to the outcome, if you are living through the mind, I must have my life look this way or else I cannot be happy, it's going to feel like choices are wrong choices. If you can drop into your heart and say, this is what I desire, I'm going to follow this right now. I'm going to see how far I can take it. Okay, I don't want this anymore. I want something different. I'm going to follow this now. I'm going to see how far I can take it. It's a flow. Jess, I keep getting this message of stop trying to change everyone else, make everyone else feel a certain way. Just work on yourself, follow your joy, and see what unfolds. Yeah. Oh 100%. Julie, I gotta move on, but I do record these sessions if you want to rewatch on my YouTube channel later. Just search my name on YouTube. Nicole, I did that for someone I loved, and their partner came in almost immediately. It was so cool to witness, and I was so grateful. You have so much power etherically, energetically, scripted. Just ask. So cool. We can't get it wrong, I believe, because it's already written. How do you practice with intuition? Follow your heart. Follow what your heart desires, and challenge your thoughts. Do what feels good. That's what intuition is. It leads you to what feels good, and then the mind comes in, it sabotages and says, oh, we shouldn't be doing that. These are the rules that I'm following for my life. I shouldn't be doing that. Jacqui's revved up today. Revved up like a douche. I've been doing chores while listening, Deborah. While you were reading card number 3, a tree frog jumped in front of me while taking a bag of trash to the bin. I quickly looked it up. It's a sign to trust intuition. My goodness. My goodness. Your intuition is your immediate thought, and then the mind comes in to sabotage. So more mindfulness of your instant reaction. That could be intuition. I could talk about intuition all day, but we do have one more card to get to. Wowza. Okay, so that was Venus. What is Venus helping us learn about our relationships? Whatever you want, it's for you. So start developing a conversation with the universe and ask for it. Write out how you feel with your perfect relationship, whether that is your partner, whether that is your best friend, whether that is your coworker, your boss. What is the greatest potential of how you feel within that relationship? Write about it. Know that you are in control of your destiny. You can make choices related to what you want. You don't always have to make choices dependent on how it'll affect everybody around you. And follow your intuition. What does your gut say about the people you are relating with? What is your body telling you about the people that you are relating with? We're now going to pull from the Divine Masters Oracle, and we're going to group together how are Neptune and Pluto helping Venus? Because it happens so fast. Neptune opposes, and then Pluto trines Venus as she leaves Virgo and enters Libra. How are Pluto and Neptune helping Venus? Feel free to send your energy into this deck. We're just going to pull one card from this. Hannah saw 4444 as you reviewed. Awesome. Hello, Colbert. We're pulling one more card. You came just in time. I'm not used to eating live. It's interesting. How are Neptune and Venus? How are Neptune and Pluto helping Venus? If you guys have been enjoying today's session, if you'd like to exchange some energy in the form of a donation, they're always appreciated. If you haven't followed me yet on Insight Timer, feel free to click on my face on the bottom right-hand corner, give me a follow, so you can see when I post my new classes. This week I'm going to be here twice tomorrow, once on my channel, once on Violet 108's channel, and then on Friday I'll be here at 8:15 Central Time as well. If you want to know what else I'm up to, I'm actually sending out my second email today about autumn coaching slots. So I'm also like a spiritual coach outside of this, and I work with my clients for 3 months at a time. And in a few weeks, I'm starting my next round. So I have the email that I sent last week. It's linked in my link tree. If you go into my Insight Timer bio, it's the only link that I have in there. And everything's labeled. So just check out my Linktree, see what else I'm up to. If you want to, I'm sending out a follow-up email later today, so you can join my email list if you want to hear about how to work one-on-one with me. It's a rare opportunity. Right now I'm working with 5 people one-on-one. So it's not very common. It takes a lot of my energy. So I like doing it. And I'm starting my next round the week of September 16th or September 23rd, depending. So yeah, check it out if you want to know how to work with me. That's it. 2 cards came out, so I'm going to take the first one from Neptune and the second one from Pluto, which I think is pretty cool, because I didn't want to do that, but they want to speak separately. So, how is Neptune helping Venus? I don't even want to look at the Pluto card yet. All right, so Neptune comes through as Saptet, and the message is cosmic power, unlimited potential, sacred mission initiation. So just as a quick review, I feel like Neptune is vacuuming something out of Venus, an obligation or a sense of service that Venus has picked up. And Neptune is saying, nope, that was old you. Saptet is the ancient Egyptian name for Sirius, one of their most important stars. The goddess Saptet is its feminine personification. Her name in hieroglyphics can be translated as triangle or sharp one. She has been depicted in many forms, most often as a woman wearing a white crown topped by a star, although sometimes she has an elongated head or headpiece, implying she's from another world. Sirius is the biggest star in the sky and was of utmost importance to the ancient Egyptians. In fact, our current new year was celebrated as the coming of Saptet, as during the last week of December, Sirius can be found high in the sky between midnight and dawn. It's a symbol of light and power, but also a reminder that we have all come from the stars and thus have their power within us. The energy of wishing on a star and seeing that wish come true is with you now. This is a time to push forward with any projects or ideas that you feel called to carry out. You are a powerful being with unlimited potential. Don't let yourself be held back by anyone or anything. If you set your heart on something, there's no doubt that it will come to fruition because you are unlocking your star power. You are destined to shine brightly in this lifetime, and all the experiences you are having at this time are in alignment with that sacred mission. There's an energy of positivity, abundance, and excitement around you now, and this will help you turn your visions into the reality you deserve to experience. How is Neptune helping Venus? Okay, Neptune is vacuuming out all of the obligatory service to others that is holding you back from experiencing this magical dream reality that you are intuiting, right? This dream idea that we've been talking about with all of this Jupiter in Gemini, Mars in Gemini, there's like this idea that you've been, this is what I want, this is what I want, this is what I want. This is Neptune saying like, I'm going to suck out everything that is holding you back from this so that you can go have the life that you desire. I like that. I like that a lot. So actually, I'm looking at my chart right quick. So Sirius is a fixed star, and it is at, I believe, 13 degrees of Cancer. It's either 13 or 14 degrees of Cancer. And what I think is super interesting is that the moon right now is in Cancer. Yeah, the moon has just entered Cancer. This is tomorrow at 12:15. However, this is happening today. I'm pulling up a quick chart here on my other screen. This opposition between Venus and Neptune happens tonight. I'm just curious if the moon is going to be passing over Sirius while this is happening. And I just don't want to take the time to do all of this right now. But I'm going to do it right now because this is interesting to me. I wish I could show you guys my screen as I'm doing this. So, you know, it looks like it might actually happen around maybe 5 a.m. Central Time tomorrow, 29, 29, and 13. Yeah, so while we have, it's like at the very end. So yeah, when Venus is opposing Neptune at 29 degrees of Pisces Virgo, the moon will be conjunct Sirius. I think that's super cool. I didn't realize that Saptat was the feminine version of Sirius. I don't know what that means, but that was just interesting. Neptune, maybe it is something about Sirius. I don't know. Neptune wants you to know that you can have whatever you want. You just got to let go of these obligations, okay? Alrighty? Alrighty? Amy, I'm so new to all this stuff, but I really resonate and interested in what I can do to learn more. I've been going back on the tube. You can keep coming back here. I love talking astrology. I was just telling you guys earlier today, I want somewhere else to talk more astrology. How else can you learn more? I have a course on Insight Timer called Astrology 101. It is a 13-day audio course where I break down the main parts of astrology into like bite-sized information. People have really responded to it well. I started a series earlier this year where I was making an astrology course to correspond with the current season. And then guys, like my life changed. It's not exciting anymore. Things are different. I don't know if I'm going to get back on track with that. And I really do not like backing out of things I said I was going to do, but I got to go with what's happening right now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep up. I missed Leo season. I haven't started Virgo season yet. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with that. However, how else can you learn? I have a Patreon group where we meet for the new moon and the full moon each month. And we go deeper into what it all means instead of just doing it here on Insight Timer. I'm on Insight Timer a couple times a week. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Kiana, I'm trying it. My partner bought me a journal to help me. What? I don't know. I don't know if that's a typo or if I don't know. How long is each session of what? Oh, for Astrology 101? Short. About 10 minutes. I think they'll develop. Maybe 10, 15 minutes each lesson. I don't know. It's been a while since I made that. That was a few years ago. It's been a few years ago. I'm trying it. My partner bought me a journal to help me develop learning of it. I think I missed something. That's okay. Violet says, I'd love to do and ask your guides just on astrology. Hell yeah! Let's do it. Let's chat. Let's chat. It'll happen when it's time. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Yeah, I feel guilty for telling you guys I'm going to do this all year. And then like I couldn't predict what was going to happen in my life. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. All right. How is Pluto helping Venus? Pluto is in Aquarius, Pluto Retrograde. Pluto has found something within that is how we create our best community, our best future. That's what I'm feeling. And right before Pluto goes back into Capricorn, he's like, oh, I got to give this to someone. I got to give this to someone. Here, Venus, use this in your one-on-one relationships, and you're going to build something that will help you through this upcoming community-based Aquarius living. So Pluto is helping Venus through the energy of Shiva, karma release. The end of a cycle. Debts are paid. Choose your destiny. Shiva is one of India's trinity of divine masculine gods. He is depicted wearing a cobra around his neck, representing his capacity to tame fear or the ego with the light of the universe behind him, showing his connection to the cosmos, and holding a trident, acknowledging the three aspects of divine masculine power in Hinduism: creator, preserver, and destroyer. Shiva is known as the destroyer lord, kind of like Pluto, because of his warrior energy and the ability to destroy fear. As the twin flame of Kali Ma, he knows what it's like to face some of the greatest fears and overcome them. As a facet of divine masculine energy, he comes to those who call on him like a protective father figure, ready to guard and guide. He is the keeper of karma and helps us uncover the learnings that have come from our challenges and the behaviors that manifested the challenges in the first place. It's time to release any guilt or regrets you have about your past. If a decision you have taken is preying on your mind, know that it is not because the universe wants you to feel guilty about it, but because it's giving you an opportunity to see how far you've come. Know that all of your debts have been paid, and you can stop asking the universe for forgiveness, because as far as it's concerned, you are forgiven. If you have any recurring fears or concerns about a situation that's new, it's because you've faced a similar situation in a previous lifetime and your soul is remembering old pain. In order to surmount this once and for all, it's important to tune into your body and feel the reassurance of a huge, full body yes before moving forward. Even if following that dream or vision is scary, know that you've been waiting lifetimes upon lifetimes for this opportunity. And when you finally take it, you are breaking a cycle and taking charge of your destiny. How is Pluto helping Venus? Pluto's telling you that you've already been forgiven, like you've already made amends, you've already learned the lesson that you were trying to learn through this, so stop sabotaging your one-on-one relationships by trying to make up for this thing that you feel guilty about. Stop. Just feel empowered in the beautiful relationships that you do have. And you always have the choice to follow your intuition if you feel like something has run its course. I'm just asking, are you stuck in a relationship because you feel like you have to resolve some karma? This might be a deep soul question, not a mind question. This might be a question that you have to sit with in silence, sit with in flow state. If you are not excited to be around the people that you are around, are you looking still for healing through that relationship? Because if that's the case, Shiva says, like, nope, you're good. You've already repaid the debt. So why don't you just go make yourself happy? Because you deserve it. Cool. Great. So, Sophia, honestly, WTF with the alignment. You can't make this up. Actually, as I was reading this, I was like, man, maybe this was the Neptune card, because the trident, Neptune is the trident, the sea god, but whatever, it doesn't matter. They're the same. How are Neptune and Pluto helping Venus? You have the cosmic power to ask for whatever you want because you've already repaid your karma. Actually, that's been coming up a lot lately. That, like, Chiron stuff came up, and also, whatever. it's not about spending your whole life doing shadow work also, right? Maybe I'll talk more about this tomorrow. It's not about spending your whole life doing shadow work, looking at the bad. Oh, I've done this. I've messed up in this way. Okay, I got to work with this. I got to accept this. Like what? When do you get to do the light work? When do you get to balance it out? When do you get to say, I want this potential. I want to feel amazing every single day. I want to have a flourishing life. Cool. I intend it. Let's make it happen. Thank you. So it's not always about being a bad person. Thank you guys for being here. If anyone has enjoyed this, if anyone would like to exchange some energy, donations are always appreciated. Sophia says, can't make this up. Kiana says, you can't. Thank you, Becca. I do have a track called Releasing Guilt and Regret. That one came up the other day with someone. Yes. Loving reminder. Thank you, Sophia, to the 212, 224 at this point. Beautiful people here to support our teachers. If I really don't like saying that kind of stuff, but yeah, even if you can throw $1 my way, it's great. Yeah. Vicky getting here late, but this is already speaking to what is up for me. This was a good session. I liked this one. Neptune is also like unexpected, unpredictable, beyond what you can imagine vibe. That's more Uranus, I think you're thinking of, Sophia. Where's the donation button, Carolina? Is it missing? I don't know. You can always go through my Insight Timer teacher profile. Thank you, guys. I also have links in my link tree for Venmo and PayPal and an Amazon wish list if you guys want to take care of Piston. Piston's my big white dog. Sirius. That was big with the Septet thing. Kat and Ms. Thank you guys very, very much. Carrie says donate buttons up at the top right. Interesting. I will be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. Central. So that's 30 minutes in the past from right now. Tomorrow at 9 a.m. we're doing shadow work. Tomorrow at 5 p.m. we're doing scripting group talk on Violet 108's channel. So be sure to follow Violet 108. I also posted that link in our spiritual community. Then on Friday, I'll be back here, 8:15 Central, talking about Pluto Retrograde, Uranus Retrograde, Virgo New Moon. So big packed week. That's it. Roseanne and April, thank you guys so much. Very much appreciate your donations. Feedback on the book dives. Curious if they're resonating with you guys. I have been for quite some time, for some months now. Anyone who donates, I dive into the books that we used for the cards today, and I grab a sentence, 2, 3, depending, for you. So let me know if they're on point, because I don't like efforting if I don't have to effort. If they're not landing, they're not landing. Jess says she loves the book dives. Lori loves it. Okay. Cool. Roseanne, please remind me how to access your book dives. If you donate on Insight Timer, I respond to your donation. So I believe, and someone tell me, okay, Melinda loves them, Sophia loves them. I believe that you would go into the notification bell on your app. At the very top, you have like your messages, you have a bell, and then you have your profile. I'm pretty sure if you hit the bell, it'll show you my responses. If not, you can always go back to my teacher profile. You can click donate, and then that'll show you all of the past donations that you've sent to me, which should have the book dives. So awesome. Glad to know that they're landing. I will continue to do that then. Sophia, Melinda, Letitia, thank you guys. Thank you guys very, very much. Sophia says, I'll confess, I do hold a question or issue sometimes while donating, and it's always so spot on. Okay, cool. Yes, do that. Do that. Ask me an energetic question while you send your donation. Melinda, that's where I see it. Sophia, some hard to swallow pills too. Yeah, some of those suck, right? Like I just open the book and I point and I'm like, I don't want to tell this person that they're being an idiot, but that's what the card is saying. Especially when there's like no dialogue, there's no conversation, and especially if it's someone I've never, like, I don't know your name. Yeah, it's difficult. I'm just saying what the card told me to say, so. Sherry, love to you and yours. You are truly a blessing and an inspiration to me. Thank you. Becca says, seconding Sherry. Happy to do so. Very happy to do so. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. No, I'm here a lot this week, so if I have more messages, I will get them out tomorrow or Friday. I do love that about you. You are radically authentic. Trying, because it's worth it. Whether we like it or not. Yeah, it's... If you don't like it, you don't have to be here. I'm not holding you hostage. Sending love to all. Namaste. You guys are the best. I'm the best. You're the best. We're all the best. Thank you, Christine, Deborah, Melinda. I was driving for a lot of this, but wow, this really resonated. Awesome. Thanks, Michelle. Love you, Jess, Carrie, namaste, Sophia, Lori. I'll see you guys tomorrow.